Fight fans all over the world, it's Daddy P with Slap Happy Gorilla. What? Hey, I'm back at it, man. Look, this is fight week for Edwin De La Santos. Hey, and Shakur Stevenson. This is going to be to me, I really feel like this is going to be a very good fight. I'm going to be honest, I'm not that excited about it being on Thursday. I really would have liked to seen it on a Saturday, but, for whatever reason, it is what it is. And because boxing is taking a turn, man, ESPN as a sports platform, is still relevant for the sport of boxing. And so, hey, we got to have boxing on the Thursday. Let's do it. But, hey, look, nevertheless, this is going to be a very good fight, I believe. And, the reason why, whether it's one way or the other, if somebody get knocked out or if somebody get washed, it's still going to be a good fight because it's going to be a fight to showcase skill. Listen, Edwin De La Santos, hey, the stiffest test so far for Shakur Stevenson. And, I really believe that Shakur Stevenson has the skill, the defensive craftiness, the speed, and the experience to deal with Edwin De La Santos. Edwin De La Santos, hey, look, he is about as slick a fighter as you want to find. He has bombs in both hands. He has a knockout ratio that's out of this world. But Edwin De La Santos is 16-1. And the thing about being 16-1 and facing the level of competition that he has faced, hey, look, Shakur Stevenson is 20-0. His knockouts ain't as flamboyant, but he has faced championship level fighters. You know what I'm saying? He's a champion in two different weight classes. Now. So they're fighting for the vacant 135-pound division WBC championship belt. Listen. So the thing about this will be his third division being a champion if he wins this fight. Edwin De La Santos has not fought on the championship level as of yet. So, he just haven't fought on that level. And, resumes don't matter on the night of the fight, because when that bell rings, it is what it is. You got to get down how you get down. And I understand that, but I believe the experience of Shakur is going to make a lot of difference. And the thing that people don't realize, a lot of people are very high on Edwin De La Santos because of his power and his speed. And I'm going to tell you something about that. That is what really gives him a chance. I'm not counting him out at all. A puncher's chance, hey, it's boxing, man. Boxers get hit. If you lose your concentration just for 1 second and get hit on the button, it's night, it's a done deal. Or it could just change the whole complexion of the fight. But Shakur Stevenson has been doing it on a high level for so long. I think he's going to bring what it takes. And it's not just from a standpoint of a fan. It's just from statistics. He is statistically the best defensive fighter right now in boxing. And I hate to say it like this, but it's almost the same scenario as Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was very quick and explosive. He threw fast combinations. He wasn't as slick a boxer, but he had that footwork that was very awkward for a lot of fighters. And, a lot of people thought that that's what would make the difference in the fight. I thought myself that it would make it very interesting. But we saw what happened with that. Floyd Mayweather made it a boring fight, but he won convincingly. You know what I'm saying? Because, the thing about throwing fast combinations and having power, you have to have a target to hit. And what Floyd Mayweather, Shakur Stevenson, and fighters of the like, man, look, they put themselves in situations to be successful. And they don't mind making a fight a tactical fight, which for a lot of boxing fans is boring. But if you're a purist, like a pure boxing fan, man, it's a thing of beauty. And the thing about it is, Shakur Stevenson put himself in situations where he can hit you and it's hard for you to counter him. Edwin De La Santos can counter. Hey, look, and he, like I say, explosive hand speed, and also he got bombs in his hands. So, I mean, but you have to be able to hit a target and hit the target cleanly for that to be effective. And that's what Floyd Mayweather did for 12 rounds against Manny Pacquiao. He put himself in situations where he was hitting Manny Pacquiao and it was hard for Manny Pacquiao to hit him. Now, I know Pacquiao did have a good round where he got off some good flurries. And then some people felt like Pacquiao had, it was a little closer than what the scorecards or whatever. But honestly, if you really look at that fight, Floyd Mayweather was able to put himself in positions to get the best of Pacquiao in most of those rounds, And I really believe that this fight will probably look similar to that. But I think where Stevenson is still, he's young, he's very resilient. Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather happened towards the end of their career. So, hey, look, I think this fight is still going to be a lot more explosive than that fight. But I think similar to that, in the first few rounds, Shakur Stevenson is going to frustrate Edwin De La Santos. And down the stretch, I really believe that Shakur Stevenson is going to put on a boxing masterclass. And I'm going to tell you why, man. Look, when boxers who have a lot of power get frustrated and not being able to hit their target, it does a lot, They think a lot more, and then they also start to doubt a little bit more as the fight go on. And not only that, it takes off a little bit of steam, because when you start throwing your power and it's not hitting its target, or it's not hitting the target effectively, it drains you as a power puncher. And it's just, you see this kind of stuff, just like, okay, Floyd Mayweather Maidana, you know what I'm saying? And that second fight, man, Maidana got so frustrated at throwing bombs and not being able to be effective with it that, he lost focus, even in the first fight. But more so it showed in the second fight, because Floyd Mayweather had a whole different remedy for what Maidana came to do. Now, I know a lot of fans are going to say Maidana is a different fighter, and that is very true. But I'm just saying about the power mechanism. As a fighter continues on in a fight who has power, Maidana has always had a level of power that, could change the complexion of a fight. And that's the reason why I'm comparing it. Because, that's what happens to a fighter with power. They get frustrated. They get, they're not that focused. Everything they're trying, it seems as if it's not working. And I think that's what Shakur Stevenson is going to do to Edwin De La Santos. Now, I could be very wrong, or I could be right in the sense that Edwin De La Santos can hit Stevenson with a shot that can change the complexion of the fight. You know what I'm saying? Whether he knock him out or not. But, you really got to look at statistics and see, statistically, Shakur Stevenson is the best defensive fighter right now. And that has been his success. And, he don't mind making it a tactical fight, which means it'll be boring, and, and winning a 12-round decision. But I think it's going to, like I say, I think it's going to look a lot different than that, because Shakur Stevenson, I believe, has a lot to prove in the division. And he's young. He's still hungry. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he's just going to try to cruise to a 12-round decision that easily. But I really do believe that he is going to put on a boxing masterclass in the second half of that fight. You know, and I believe Edwin De La Santos is gonna, he's gonna give it a very good effort. He's gonna be very game. I'm not saying, that he's nothing. Edwin De La Santos is a talented fighter, but it's levels to this, and this boxing is not fighting. You know what I'm saying? And it's levels to this game. That's all I'm saying, man. But this is Daddy P. Hey, look, like, comment, subscribe. Hey, hit that bell icon so you can be notified every time this thing go down, man. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button, man. Look, this is Daddy P. Thank you for all of you that have supported the channel and that subscribe. And I thank you to all the future subscribers. I'm getting back on my game. Hey, Daddy P, I'm out of there.